To me! Homura, right.
You cut the head off the snake! He must have been too drunk to stand! She's hurt! Die! And you should have paid your tribute. Lord Saito is looking for you. The bounty on you is very tempting. Over here!
It's over.
I owe you my life.
What did they want from you?
The wealth of Ishikari. Food, lumber, supplies. We used to be free living off the land.
The Oni wants everything for his master's war.
And to rebuild that damn castle for Lord Saito. Someone should burn it to the ground.
Homura! Yadi, for sparring.
Hands off! I see the Oni raiders sent another dog to collect my head. A starving dog, by the look of you.
You're quick to judge.
And you're slow to leave. Skilled for a raider lapdog.
I would never work for them.
You're outclassed! I'll drive the Oni and his raiders from this land!
The Oni's mine.
If you're hunting the
Want to talk?
Most visitors I get are after my head. I was the first to organize a resistance against the Oni and his men. They've been hunting me ever since.
You're lucky you weren't burned alive.
They put the torch to plenty others. I won't rest until the raiders are dead and buried.
Give me a Yadi and I'll take care of the first part.
With those untrained hands, you'd only trip yourself.
I always manage to figure it out.
That would explain your fighting style.
Let me guess. Skilled, but sloppy.
I can teach you the way of the Yadi, but you must use it to help Ishikari Plain.
When do we start?
At dawn. Hope you're an early riser. You talk in your sleep.
And you snore.
Pick up that Yadi. Weak grip. Tense shoulders. We'll start with the basics. I see you're self-taught.
Didn't have a choice. Most people weren't willing to teach me.
Because you're a woman, or because you refused their help?
Both. I learned to fight in the south. Picking pockets, watching samurai, signing up for the peasant infantry. Whatever helped me survive.
We learn quickest when our bellies are empty, and our backs are up against the wall. My own sensei looked to nature for inspiration. He said training someone to fight is like teaching someone how to fish.
I've been spearfishing before.
You won't be spearing fish in the water. You'll be spearing them out of the air. Master speed, precision, and timing. Strike true, because I'm hungry. And I want fish for breakfast. Begin! You can do better. Hold that frustration.
This isn't working.
Don't give up. Keep trying.
Got one.
Finally, it's time for breakfast. Delicious.
Where's mine?
You only speared one fish.
I wasn't given much instruction, Sensei.
The problem is your wrists. You're moving them wrong.
My wrists?
Come with me. I'll show you.
You want me to paint?
No. I want you to learn. Your movement should allow the brush to flow like a river. Do not grip the brush like a dagger. Let it become an extension of your hand. Mind how you turn your wrist. Be firm, but flexible. Now, do you understand?
My wrists. When I thrust the yari, it should...
Try to spear enough for both of us, so we can have lunch together. Show these fish what you've learned. Your accuracy needs work. Try again. Got one! That's it! If you can spear a fish, you'll have no problem against larger, slower targets.
Good. I don't make a habit out of fighting fish.
She has a sense of humor.
She's also hungry. I didn't get any breakfast.
Of course. Let's eat. You know, you're the first person I've trained in many seasons.
What made you stop?
When the raiders came, I was the first to stand up against them. My students were the ones who suffered. Some were captured, but most met the Oni's fire. I can still hear them begging for a quick death.
That must have been terrible, being unable to save them.
It fuels me. Just as it fuels you.
You don't know that.
But I do. Remember, you talk in your sleep. But enough lingering on the past. The light's fading, and your lessons are far from over.
What's next? Spearing birds from the sky?
So is your body. You can use the shaft of the yari to propel yourself forward and deliver a powerful kick. You need more strength. Use your wrists to control the angle of your kick. Better, but still not enough. Push off with your wrists to propel your kick. Good. You're learning quickly. Kick your enemy to push them back, and get some breathing room in a fight.
Or send them off a cliff?
I'd like to see that. Keep practicing. We'll continue until sunset. That's enough training for today. There's just one thing left to do.
Dinner?
Precisely.
This time you cook the fish.
Careful what you ask for. Wait. Raiders. It's time you put today's lessons to use. Yari shines brightest against enemies armed with Kusarigama or Twin Kama.
And if they're armed with katana?
Match their sword with your own katana. Show me which weapon you should use against swordsmen. Good. And which weapon is best when facing Kusarigama or Twin Kama? Never forget. Using the right weapon can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Now, show those raiders what you've learned. You can handle them. Consider this our final lesson for the day.
What's that?
Katana!
Face on a poster.
Use your katana when killing swordsmen! More raiders! Some with Kama! Let's do this! It should be used against... Good. You listen well. My student. Well done. Come. I have something for you.
You were right. They were easier than the fish.
After that display, you deserve something better than that old sparring twig. I once gifted this yari to my greatest student before the Oni put a torch to him. I'd like you to have it.
I'll make sure it spills raider blood again. Thank you.
I've spent too long hunting the raiders alone. I need to rebuild my dojo and train new blood.
You mentioned some of your old students were captured. I could rescue them.
A fine way to continue your training. They're being forced to work at the Oni Raiders' lumberyard. Free them and tell them to come here with whatever wood they can carry. We will also need a weaponsmith. I know of one named Kotetsu. He lives at the bold Kaji Forge and has no love for the Oni Raiders. He can forge spearheads for Yari. We'll need plenty. I'll start repairing my dojo in the White Deer Woodlands. Meet me there when you finish these tasks, and we'll continue your training.
I'm looking forward to it. Sensei...
Takahashi.
Sensei Takahashi. You can call me Atsu.
Good luck, Atsu.
A new Yari technique. Just like Sensei Takahashi said. Come! Move! garrison. It'll be easier if I go in quiet.
Looked like they was dancing.
When we picked you up, you were with Sensei Takahashi. What were you discussing?
The end of the Oni Raiders.
He is a fool! And so are you, Hoshiki. Give me the names of Sensei Takahashi's recruits, and I'll make your death quick.
Never!
Doesn't seem scared of the Oni Raiders.
Don't forget.
Maybe I am.
Who is out there?
Things are getting more dangerous out here.
Matsumai would love to take that castle for themselves.
Let's see what is there.
Swear there's a haze in the air when the sun rises.
Someone there?
Get ready.
And Ondio! And Ondio! But how? We won't survive.
That's the last Oni raider.
Quick, help me. I'll make it worth your time.
Let's get you out of here. Can you walk?
I can do more than walk. I can fight. How are we getting out of here?
No need. They're all dead.
I wish I was as skilled as you.
Never too late to start learning.
I've had some training, but I'll need more if I'm going to help Sensei Takahashi fight back against the raiders.
I'm sure he'll be glad to have you join his ranks.
The raiders took all the money I have, but here's something I managed to keep from them. I want you to have it.
Thank you.
Did you hear? Someone freed Sanji from the raider garrison.
That's incredible. Didn't think I would ever see him again.
He is a lucky man.
Find me, boy. That's right.
You, over here. I hear we have you to thank for clearing this place out.
Who told you that?
The man you rescued. He left to join Sensei Takahashi. Officially, I can't support what that man is doing. But unofficially, I am glad he and you are on our side.
Your secret's safe with me. Bounty boy. Something about the Oni.
Want some easy coin? Trim some lifespans. I hope you're here looking for trouble, friend. Ishikari is ablaze with it.
As long as I'm getting paid.
You best get those bounties before the Oni raiders burn them alive, then.
They're getting more detailed. The traitorous raider Mag-Goro made off with the Oni's prized musket. The Oni will personally reward whoever returns the weapon and the thief alive. This could be how I get close to the Oni.
I haven't seen him, I swear! Mag-Goro stole from me too. He never paid his tab.
And you think your debt is more important than the Onis?
No, that's not what I meant!
Dust.
You are not the dog we are looking for, but you do. Lord Saito will be pleased I found you. You are worth a fortune. You will not be ready for this! Ishikari Castle with your limbs! For real? How can it be?
That barman knows the Oni's bounty. Mad Goro.
No, no, no. Turn around. You're not welcome here.
That's no way to greet someone who saved your life.
Saved? The Oni raiders will be back. And I'll have more than Mad Goro to answer for.
I saw his bounty outside. He stole a musket from the Oni.
Why do you think they call him Mad? Goro is as crazy as he is belligerent.
I've been called those things once or twice.
Then you two deserve each other. Look, you can have one drink on the house, then please leave.
One drink. So much for gratitude. Maybe someone else knows about Mad Goro.
How am I going to explain what happened to those Oni... raiders?
By telling the truth, they were killed by an Onryo.
Who's going to believe that? This day can't get any worse.
They found Oni raiders filled with bullets. Mad Goro's work.
We'll avoid that route. Which way did you say?
It's... What is a samurai doing here?
You took my tip to check out the market.
Did Commander Wada send you to keep tabs on me?
He doesn't know I'm here.
Is Clan Matsumai's golden boy going rogue?
Hardly. What have you learned?
The Oni put a bounty on one of his own raiders who stole some prized musket. They call him Mad Goro.
And you think that if you bring him in, you can gain an audience with the Oni?
Those merchants mentioned Oni raiders filled with bullets. Not many firearms in Ishikari Plain. They were about to say where, when you showed up.
Them?
The point.
I can get them to talk. Excuse me, miss?
What are you doing?
Relax. Please, send those gentlemen a round of your finest sake.
Don't say who it's from.
Gentlemen, thank you for being such excellent customers. Please, accept a round of sake.
Didn't expect to find good service in Ishikari Plain.
That should loosen their tongues.
Quiet. I'm trying to listen.
One more drink, then we head out. If we're avoiding Iwami Village, we'll need the extra light.
Iwami Village. That must be where Magoro killed the Oni raiders.
See? I have my ways.
Out of the way! Feel the Oni's wrath!
Oni raiders. But are they here for me or you?
Let's find out.
The samurai. Where is he?
I want my reward first.
Your reward will be a sword through the gut, unless you tell us where the samurai is.
I guess they're here for me.
Look, boys. He found himself a woman.
You've got the wrong idea.
Why don't we set them straight? Come on, before reinforcements arrive. These people are forced to live in fear under the Oni.
We know what that's like.
Atsu, about that night. What they did to our parents.
Forget it. I shouldn't have said anything. There's your horse. Give Commander Wada my regards.
Atsu, wait. Can we please talk?
Be quick. I have a bounty to catch.
Let me help you.
Why?
Father would want us to work together, and I want to know my sister.
You may not like who I've become.
You're assuming I liked you before.
All right. But this is my job. I make the calls.
Lead the way.
Iwami Village. That's where we'll pick up Magoro's trail.
It's just across this bridge.